Now, in this part of the tape, what we're going to introduce is hold-up situations. And this is very close range. Let's say I take Joe Nipo Mancino here. He's going to do certain hold-up situation with knife to the throat, knife to the back, knife to the side. You never know which case scenario. The most important thing is explosion and relaxing. I know it's nervous, a knife to your throat and everything, but you can't telegraph, you can't make any gestures or you go for the groin. Because let's say Joe now puts a knife to my throat. Even if I do this, he's going to cut, let's say he cuts down. So you've got to virtually explode. So right here, I'll do it again. Now what I want to do is hollow out my body, at the same time check his hand. And again, we're going to get to the meat. So explosion will be 1, 2, punch through, and then roll. Okay. So again, not telegraphing, exploding, slapping, checking the hand. So when I evade my body, I narrow it down. So when I push right here, the blade, I'm disarming from the side. And I don't disarm down, only because if I disarm down, this left hand is still open for a punch. But if I punch through, hit the face, now I could throw. Now, the other part, disarming, and maybe you want to keep the knife. So everything is the same, except now I get to the handle. It does no good to disarm and come out holding the knife. Instead, you want to go to the handle. So how you do this is when you disarm, you bring your hand right down into the grip. When you push down, push, pull, you go down and you disarm. It either goes to the ground or you can grab it. From here, I want to get to the handle. I want to disarm them. This time I want to hold the handle. Make sure I've got the handle in place. So when I disarm, everything's the same, but now I'm disarming down so I can get pure handle. Yeah? Now, I've done everything this way. The other way is to go under. Now I move my body complete opposite and push up with this. So watch my hips. Everything will be with the hips. Explosion will be 1, 2, and then 3. So I take it from under. 1, 2. I could disarm it with my forearm, actually. Now by here, when I say getting it by the meat, this controls me. If I had them out like this and I disarmed them with my forearm, I'm going to the blade. By just controlling the meat, I can control them so I can get the flat of the blade, push out with my forearm, 1, punch, elbow, and then arm break. Let's say you walked up to the ready teller. He came from behind, took you here, put the knife to your side, and he says, he wants your money. So what you got to do is, first thing is control the knife. I see too many techniques where they say grab the groin, get the eyes. This guy's nervous as it is. So any movement, any wrong movement, he's going to go ahead and stab in. What you want to do is also pin the knife and hurry up and get to your technique. From here, what I'm going to do is explode my hips that way and jam the knife with my elbow. So from here, don't telegraph. Explode, grab. Now this is pull, this is push. You've disarmed the knife, palm up, break the arm, and then you could go to a throw. Now let's say he caught you on the outside of the arm, where you have nothing to pin. Everything is the same except for this. You move this, you push it out that way. So hips will go this way, arms will go that way, pushing. You have a choice to disarm with your arm or get the knife by disarming into the handle. First one, pure arm disarm. From here, explode, 1, 2. From here, fingers up, break the arm, go around, break again. Same thing. I'll move my hips, explode. 1, 2. Break, and break. Now we're going to try to disarm into the handle so we can get the knife back. So when I explode, I go 1. Now right here, using the web of my fingers, go into his hand and get handle. Come back and cut. 1, 2. Knife is pointed into the neck. This is a gutsy technique, but it has been proven to be effective. This is called teacher may I. By just raising your hand straight up and moving out your hips, you could now get the knife away from you. Now what I'm going to do is go teacher may I, drop, and hold him this way. This arm, stab in. Because when I turn, drop, I hold him this way, I could disarm, and stab in. Now by having a knife to the throat, you want to control him from retracting, from slashing. So what you want to do is hold on to the elbow, smash his hand against your body. When he pulls on it, it doesn't happen. Okay? Ready? Now watch my legs, because I am going to use footwork in this. So when I go into it, I kick out, go to the outside. Now right here, when he falls, I'm going to push out like this. It doesn't get to my throat. I can disarm to whatever I want from there. Now I want to show takedowns. What I want to concentrate is what I feel is the safest palm up, palm down grab. What I'm going to do is when he comes at me, I'm going to step off line, grab him, palm up, palm down. A lot of people want to do this, grab palm down, palm down. All you have to do is pull down, because these are open. Even if I grab palm up, here, like this, then when he pulls up, whereas palm up, palm down, when he comes in, one, and he pulls, I go with him. If he pushes, I can tug him. Now, what I want to concentrate on for the first half is the outside takedowns. So when he comes in, this is an outside. When I step out, I grab out here. That's the outside takedowns. Okay? First one, he'll thrust, palm up, palm down. Okay. From here, I could bring down his forearm, go to his face, right here, and I can put pressure by putting my foot under and on his trap. Still get a wrist lock in. 1, 2, 3. Second one, we call this the lazy man technique. He comes in for a thrust. 1, 2. Now right here, I could hyperextend it, go under, knee, spin him, and throw. Do it again. He'll thrust in. 1, 2, 3, bam, 3. And he's right here. Now this one, I'm going to tug him downward at a slant. Palm up, palm down again. He comes in. 1. Now look. 2. You always want to tug so he doesn't get reset. If he tries getting up, pull him again. Keep on pulling him. Let's go one more outside. He'll come thrusting in. 1, 2. Simplicity. Drop. Right here. Smash his face. Go under. Hook him. And move. He'll thrust in. 1, 2. Switch hands. Drop. Pull him. Hit the face. Go under. Turn the wrist. Hook him under. Right here. You have a choice to disarm if you want to. You use your feet. You can disarm here. Control him. Go out this way. By kicking out, you break the arm. If he pulls it out, just hook him under. Go this way. Okay. Next one. Now we're going to work on the inside. Now the inside, when he comes in, I'm going to check, hit the face, jump up in the air, and drop him. I'm going to switch sides. He'll come in. 1, 2. I'm putting my weight on him. This is controlled. I can hit, do whatever I want from there. Now from here, I'm going to go with simplicity. This is dangerous. Everything will be the same. He'll thrust in. I'll check, grab, and
don't be out here, hug him tight. All you have to do is turn your hips. What this does is either break or hyperextend the arm. So when he comes in, it'll be 1, 2, and pop. Okay? To add on a little bit more to this, will be 1, 2, pop, groin, shake the head, put your leg on top, pull. Right here, you could either bend the arm, disarm him if you want to. The next technique will be also a C-lock move. When he comes in, you can come in with the 1. Come in with the 1, 1, 2, hit, check, come down. From here, smash the face, break this way, or you could even reverse it, smash the face, and break this way. Doesn't matter. You just have to control the wrist. In the ice pick position, I'm going to let Neepo feed me an ice pick slash. He comes in. Now going with it, taking it back to him. Okay? Now, I'll do the same thing, but this time I'll tuck and roll with it. Be 1, 2, 3. I'll pass it. Check it. Now third finger will bend the arm in. And I'm thinking about taking my head in between his leg and doing a forward roll. Make sure you go up, put the arm behind his back. Now this one is taking with his energy. So when he goes into slash, I'll go palm up, palm down, but this hand will be open. And I'll turn half body and go down with him. Okay? Now, having to deal with bigger men, since I'm only 5'5", and they run over you, when let's say he comes in, I do the palm up, palm down, inside. 1. Now he tries to tackle me. 2. From here, palm up, palm down, go palm up, palm up. Now I'm going to take my head straight back. Okay? Don't pick a side yet. Do it when you're just about to touch ground and roll over. So I go back, turn, and now I'm on top. Now for the ice pick position, I'm going to add a little bit of an eye jab. So when he comes in, be 1, bend with the fingers, go under, snake him, go down. Same thing. Disarming through with an ice pick. He comes ice pick, comes down, grab, forearm. Now in this, you're going to get cut. When you go palm up, you're going to get cut on top of your arm instead of the bottom wrist. You get disarm. So when he comes in, there'll be 1, 2, and you're in. You go hold him. 1. Go into other techniques also. 2. 1, 2. When he comes in, sometimes I throw the left hand on top of your head. When he rushes, 1, 2. I'll go down, take him down, scoop the leg, step on it. So he comes in, palm down, comes in, push, scoop the leg, step on it, go up. An ice pick attack, you can't go with his energy and take it in between his legs now. So when he comes in for ice pick, pass it, bring it through his legs, and just pick him up. Comes in, pass it, bring it, put it through his legs, and pick him up. Certain martial art systems come in, and they have knife techniques. What they didn't know was they had a great technique with a disarm also. So in this technique, I like to dedicate this to Paul Schlander and Greg Woodridge. So when he comes in to thrust and go to the throat. Now from here, it's against my body, so I'll use leverage. So when I pull, that's a disarm. And take him down. This one, we're going to disarm, and we're going to do a little bit of a takedown. When he comes in, I'll check him. 1, 2, hurry up and disarm. Now he might tackle through this, but when I go in, I'll headlock him, pick up his leg, and kick, and roll this way. One, I'll hurry up and disarm. Come in. Now what I want to do is headlock. So right here, I'll go in, turn this way, grab his foot, and take a roll, kick this leg up. 2. Put it behind me, and hyperextend his knee. Let's say you hit the ground for some reason, you fell backwards. He's coming in for an attack. The one thing you don't want to do is start kicking out when a person has a knife, because they'll start cutting the legs. Mentally, you want to invite him to come in so he's close enough. So when he does attack, grab the knife hand, get into that grip again. Now, breaking down the legs, 1 foot on the bottom, 1 leg on top, inside knee. So when you kick him out, you're on top. This will go towards the kick out to the face. When he comes in, 1, kick the face, right here, roll him over. This keeps him from biting. Next one, he'll come in, thrust. I'll kick the face, kick down, go inside his legs. 1 in, 1 out. Now when I roll him over, what I'm doing now is sitting on top of his calves, on top of his forearms, and putting the pressure in. You can tell that I have a cutting circulation right now. I could get to a disarm. Now, what's important here is the grip. If you notice, he had a hard time because it was too easy for me to switch. Once I get the wrist, he could switch up, get me. Now, if I control this, there's a certain way I like to control this. Because when I grab, this is called the meat of the hand. You can hear me say this throughout the whole thing. This is the meat. You want control on this, the tip of my fingers, the top of his fingernails, and pressing down into his handle. Now, let him try to switch from there. Can't do it. He could punch. You could take the shots, but you could also be set up at the same time. This buys you time. A little bit. You got a little window to hurry up and get positioned. Okay, so let's start off with the first one. He'll thrust in, get into the grab, position your leg. Now this one will go on top of his front thigh, the other leg cross body. This one will kick out. Now what I'm creating is he has no post. So when I kick out, I roll him over. Again, I make sure I get into the grip. I put my leg down. Now for this one, because I can't get into this position, he came up too high for me. What I could do now is put my knee down on the ground, give him 1 kick out. You could also give multiples. Because he doesn't move the first time, give it 3 times. Now we'll do the first one off 1 kick out. Now this next one, I'll give multiples. He comes in, I kick him out a little bit, not good enough, 2, 3. Now from here, let's say he didn't come in open guard. When he comes in, he's got 1 leg he's on top of 1 leg. Now what you could do also is pad up the side of his ankles. Look at how my feet are. Flat against his ankles. Now when I pull, I'll pull his arm out, pull his leg out also. So I elongate him. Turn him over, and I'm in. Now another one would be to irritate him also. Now by irritating, look what I'll do to his calves. I'll kick it around, elongate him, roll him over, and I'm in. I'd like to thank the following people: TRS, my training partners,
Lynn Thompson, President of Cold Steel Knives, and Ron Balicki, Martial Arts Research System, and my students for helping me push the systems out. Thank you.
Remember Kurt Russell, Belconer, and Tombstone?
Hey. Yeah. Give me your money, man. No, I don't have any.
How you know he didn't have any money?